Qatar has tried to have it both ways. They've wanted to have a foot in each camp because they have presented themselves as being a kind of bridge between radical Islamists and us. They want our base, and obviously we want it, but they want our base because they see it as a way to ensure that we become a kind of guarantor of their security against external threats. But at the same time, they help to fuel some of those very external threats. There's support for the Muslim Brotherhood everywhere, and there's support not just for Hamas, but for the Muslim Brotherhood more generally. Their use of Al Jazeera, which they initially funded entirely, now they subsidize. Al Jazeera provides a platform for radical Islamist views, and even though Al Jazeera likes to present itself as presenting the range of views, by giving a platform to those who don't have legitimate point of views, meaning those who promote intolerance, those who promote violence, those who promote conflict, you give it a kind of legitimacy, and by allowing a kind of constant repetition, it makes it a normal part of the landscape, and it can't be. So the idea that Qatar can have it both ways, the idea that it can give legitimacy to these views, the idea that it provides money and arms to the very forces frequently we don't want money and arms to be going to. We found this in Libya in 2011. There was an effort by the Obama administration, and I was a part of it at that time, to get the Qataris to coordinate with us, to be transparent with us, and they were neither. In terms of who they have supported in Syria, again, it's the al-Nusra kinds of forces. It is the radical Islamist forces. So one way to get their attention and to make it clear you can't have it both ways is to be prepared, if they don't change their behavior, to begin to take steps in a way that demonstrates unmistakably you won't be able to have it both ways. Would we like to have maintain the base we have? Absolutely. But as Congressman Sherman put it, we'd like to see Qatar change its behavior, and they're not going to change their behavior if they think they can get away with having it both ways. It's time for them to know they can't.